I'm back. So I've been working on the word save to improve things. So I end up running out of food. Had to go around looting in town a little bit and recreating the tools that we have. So now we're sitting in pretty good position. We have 3 new wrenches that I found. We have food, and what else? We have resources. The underground base is going really well. So pretty happy the way it's going. Now I need to craft a ball of hay, a block of hay. I dig the second shaft to the underground base. That's going to be the way down. The way up, it's already set. But we need to make a quicker way. We also have to finish downstairs on the underground base. The underground base, it's looking good. Come on here, a little bit of just. All right. Generally, it loads after 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. So what I'm doing over here right now is I'm finishing to craft the pig cache, a new one made of steel, and then I'm going to go downstairs, down underground, to finish off the base. We also managed to craft the mining hat, the one with the light. Now we're able to. This is a glitch. Look at that. Raining inside the base. Let's see if we can improve this one here a little bit. 1 point. Oh, better than nothing. So let's go ahead and hit and go down and go down. To get here in this hole is a little bit tricky. You have to go Alright, once you crouch, you manage to go down. But this doesn't matter because it's just to get down from here that is hard. To get so this is what we have been working at. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this wall. Alright, let's put a door over here. Also move the door a little bit. And let's enlarge the space. Very small moment. looking good. I'll just have to keep going that way. Hopefully we're gonna find an iron vein or something. So far we didn't have lucky, but perhaps we will. Midnight. Interesting how the character in this game doesn't sleep. But even though if you set a bed as your respawn point, but you don't sleep. You go through night and day awake. Starting to look better, I think. More space. Yeah. Underground base looking good. I have to enlarge a little bit more. Oh, look at that, we found a vein of silver nitrate. Good for us. But what I want is really a vein of iron. Hopefully we'll find one soon. We can get out of this poverty. Also when we hit mining to 40, we can improve in miner 69. Will help us miner better. Hey Kyle! Welcome back, man. Welcome back. How are you today, man? So we're working on an underground base, Kyle. Yeah, man, we are right there. Bedrock. And we are digging down to make the base. Good stuff is that now we got quite a few good things. So we got the miner helmet, which is a blessing, as you can see. And I also found we run out of food, and then I had to go around and do some hunting and scavenging, and then we found 3 new wrenches. They're all poor condition, but at least we have some. Got some food. Now we got already to bedrock, where we are just pretty much making the beginning of the base. We're reaching horde night in the next night. It's going to be our second horde night. Yeah, man, hopefully we'll see. Hey, we'll see how it goes. But hopefully this horde night is going to be an undetected one, unsensed one. Because if you think about it, we are right now, no. Let's see, we're in elevation minus 57. The surface, it's plus 20. So you add 20 to 57, so we have around 70 blocks of distance from any zombie. Any zombie at all. I'm really hopeful that this is going to be the place for us to really be secure. And then in the morning it's just about going over there and collect whatever the bodies of the zombies that died left to us. The next day is a very important day. We have to use the next day to secure the library that we're staying on top. I really don't want the zombies to destroy the library, and they have already broke down a few walls, make some holes, and I really want to put like a full fence of spikes. the day of the truth is going to be tomorrow, or better say the night of the truth, because tomorrow is Horde night. Yeah, we now have 3 new ranges. 3. I went to that Sherman Way, the food store, and over there, man, that's the best place to find ranches. I found 3. 2 in the bathroom and 1 in a trolley. Pretty good, pretty awesome. I'm really happy. I feel like we are moving out of the Stone Age. Yeah, man. I feel like now finally the game is getting to the point that I really enjoy playing. You know, you can just pretty much work your skills, hunt, do some scavenging, but you don't have to struggle to survive anymore. That's the part that I really, really like. And once this base is finished, I can move everything that I have on top surface to down here. Organize everything with those beautiful boxes that shows what you have inside. Destroy the revolution. Oh yes. Oh yes. So it's pretty much it. Trying to really step up. This is a very good vein that we found. The vein of nitrate powder. Oh yes. I'm gonna explore this whole vein before I put the wall back up. There's some sand over here. I wonder we don't have the shovel. I'm gonna put the blocks down, but I'm gonna leave a little window open to remind me that there is some possible iron vein here. Pretty good. And let's improve on this side. Pretty happy with the base. So far so good. We have to craft this to dig down the second shaft. The shaft that I just jump into it because I only have the stairs one. And what happened is just really hard to get into the stairs because of some glitches on the game. So I'm gonna have to dig a second shaft. We'll see if we can do it tonight because I only have these pickaxes already about to break. I don't think we can do the whole job. So I'm just gonna finalize here the main base with it. And next day is the day that we have to secure the library, craft another pay cache, and come underground again for the whole night. But feeling good about the game. I feel like we are progressing really well. A little bit of slow start, but now I feel like next step, once we set it up, the base is going to really be about scavenging as much as we can, trying to find the mini bike book, and that's very fun. I'm pretty almost satisfied with the size of this base here. You're gonna need to set it up here. All the chests, the cement mixers, beautiful. So we now finally got the skill point that I needed for -69 next level. So -69, and let's get it. Man, what a difference, eh? And I'm having such a bad tooth. Oh, nice, you live in Oregon. So I'm living here in Auckland, in New Zealand, and right now it's, what time? So right now it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been broadcasting for a while now. Oh, I don't know anything about those American politics, man. So I don't even try to put my nose in that business. I don't understand the whole concept of American politics, because from the country I come, it's we don't have Senate like the way you guys do, and it's just a president, and things roll different. I don't know how American is, but I know that a lot of people were talking about Trump. I had a feeling that he was going to win because I saw a similar event happening in Brazil with a very unpopular person getting into being the head of state. But yeah, I'm living in New Zealand. That's right, in Auckland. It's the biggest city that we have here in New Zealand, and pretty crazy. Oregon. So is it Oregon big city? Is it a more countryside? What is it like there, man? How's life there? On the other corner of the world, eh? I know, because I came here because of my wife. She was living here her whole life, and I didn't even knew back then where New Zealand was. I think I've heard, and I imagined it to be somewhere very far away. I only really realized how deep was the hole once I got in here. Very, very small island, middle of nowhere. But it's a very beautiful country. It's a beautiful country with beautiful landscape. The weather is not bad. Slightly chilly, but not bad. California, okay, so it must be like not too cold over there, eh? Oh man, I just love the countryside of United States. I've seen so many movies, and I know the movies, reality and the movies are not that alike, but from what I saw, man, Grew up watching Smallville and dreaming about having a farm as well. I think everybody had. That's cool, man. I'll check it out, Oregon, later on, like something like a documentary or something showing how is Oregon. It must be pretty cool. I need to put some torches over here because it's really dark. Yeah, do you remember this TV series? I don't know if it was nearby the place. Yeah, man, the Superman. That was a cool ass series. Really, really like it. Okay, I think the base is set. I don't think we need more space than this. We put the working bench there. And then over here we got all the cement mixers, the bed over there, all the secure chests over here. The oven can go here in the corner. I think we have everything we need. We can enlarge later on as well. But right now what I need to do is I need to go up and start digging the shaft down. And not just that, I'm gonna need to get some hay so we can. Okay. I wonder if we dig over here, it's gonna be alright. Yeah, man, I'm not too worried right now in making something huge or anything like that. Because the goal is really just to. I think I'm gonna dig right here. Man, I don't have a shovel. I have to dig on this with a pickaxe. Hopefully we're gonna get to this home level soon. Just 1 or 2 blocks and that's it. It's morning already. I don't even know if we should continue doing this or head out and do the things that we need to do. So I need to secure the library. Okay, that's 2 things that we need to do before horde night hits. So this is pretty much the setup that we have, like a little diamond. And I'll show you the things that we got. I also finished putting a roof over there on our base, so now it looks very nice, like a little barn. Plantation is going really well as well. And we got check it out. We got 3 ranches. 168, 197, and 41. They all kind of broke. I think I can make like a good one with all 3 if I mix them together. Okay, let's unload what we have here. Yeah, man, it's looking nice now. We're in desperate need of wood. We also need. I want to grab water. Oh no, not that one. This guy. Remember the hole that we found with water in the town? I have to go over there and get the bucket of water for us to have when we overheat. We can just jump on the water and do that. But right now we need wood. Desperately needing wood. I'm gonna chop all those trees off, get as much as we can, and craft as much as we can of the... I'm gonna start crafting already. All the wood spikes that we can. Okay. And let's chop all those trees off. Yeah, the base was cool. It was one of the nights that I was just trying to survive the night without boredom. Not doing too much of this special. Oh, thunderstorm. In real life. It's so funny that now we're having thunderstorms here. 4 years I'm living here, almost 5 years now in New Zealand, and I never had a thunderstorm. And now this year alone I had like 3. In one of them, my washing machine burned out the circuit, and the machine was not even on. Just horrible. I'm gonna need to buy a new washing machine. Go ahead and chop all those trees. And as we go chopping, we also going crafting more and more of the spikes. Another 29, pretty good. Yeah, man, the washing machine was the best brand of washing machines that they have in New Zealand. They call it Fish and Pipe. I don't know if you guys have over there in the United States. But it's a very reliable kind of brand. And I went to check how much the circuit that burned out was so I could fix it myself. Man, the circuit alone is almost half price of a brand new washing machine. Just no point at all of just trying to fix it. I'm just gonna have to chop this water. Oh, look at that. It's safe. Let's see if it's gonna be hot. Oh no, it's going pretty quick. So what about temperature? Is it hot over there in Oregon? Is it cold? What is the temperature like throughout the year? Does it snow over there? Not so much work for nothing. Been playing this game the whole day, man. Starting to go crazy already. Collect wood as much as we can to put all the spikes around the library. We also have to block down all the holes that the library has now. And once that the library is secure, they have to finish digging up all that second shaft. Yeah, you know some electronics, eh? That's true, man. But from I don't know anything about electronics, but from the look of the circuit, there was a lot of little burns here and there, and some of those little chips. I think it's chips. I don't know what it's called, that have like numbers on it, R5, R6, something like that. They've blown up. Oh, nice, man. Nice. How did you learn? Just by yourself? Did you do a course? Electronic course? Thundering. I knew electronics. I just love it. You know, I keep watching videos of guys doing all the sorts of things with the video games, installing card readers and stuff like that. I just think it's awesome, people that really understand those stuff. For me, it's alien technology. I don't understand it. I have no idea how it works. How the magic happening. How positive and negative make this kind of wonder that we live. Wonderland. I imagine if I was a survivor in a post-apocalyptic world like this one here, I was screwed. Well, that's cool, man. So you learned from your mom. That's so awesome. Awesome that she knows electronic. I think it's the first time I'm hearing a woman that knows electronic. To be honest, don't take me wrong. I don't think it's nothing to do with sex, but normally you see a lot of guys playing with electronics, but not women's. That's awesome. Your mom is really, really awesome. I think for my mom, I only learned how to cook. That's the only thing I've learned from my mom is how to cook. Okay, more spikes. Let's keep on going. I think this number that we put it up now, it's good enough. We shall see soon. Yeah, it is rare. But you know what? I was, back in Brazil, I was fixing computers. So I was working like a computer technician thing. I did it for like a few years. And the majority of the technicians, they're all men. But when you find a woman technician, man, they are good. And they think completely out of the box, different than us. I think even the way that they think is different than us. It comes natural for them to really think out of the box. And it was awesome to work with some of them. I think all the men think alike, you know. So let's head back home. Check those shoes on the way here. And set all those spikes on the library. Okay. And then we're gonna go and fix the pay cache. Pretty happy with this X. Such a poor quality and still doing such a damage. Yeah, that's true, man. That's definitely true. I think what attracts us the most on them is the fact that they're in a field that we like. They're doing something that we like, and then we just get better and better. It's pretty cool. This lens craft 59, pretty awesome. And now go up. Look, another one. Just go ahead and open. Crazy, those safes in the middle of nowhere. They're hard to spot as well. Really lucky that I spotted two of them, but I really doubt that I'm going to be seeing them again. Gosh, this is the same piece of weapon coming from them. Cool. Look, 103 here. So you know how you mentioned the election got me curious. You say you didn't vote for Trump. How has it been being under Trump? How has it been to you to be living over there and having Trump as the president? Did it actually change anything in your life? Did it affect your life at all? I'm just very ignorant on this. I don't have any idea. So that's why I'm asking. Very curious though to know. I'm gonna go ahead. Put those spikes on the line wall. Man, it's raining really hard here in real life. Okay, that's good. Managed to do a whole wall. Let's see from the back now. Cool. Just gonna go ahead here. Yeah, man. I look here. I think the whole world was really shocked to see Donald Trump being elected as the president of the United States. I personally, I really like the United States. I think it's an awesome country, and I really admire the American people. But I was really shocked to see Donald Trump being elected. And the thing that I really don't understand is how a person who got less votes can be the one who is elected. I don't understand the American politics. How it works, that if you do get more votes, even though you get more votes, you don't get elected. I don't understand that. He's crazy. That guy's crazy. The things that he says are very kind of hard to hear, you know, that doesn't make any sense. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to deal with Donald Trump. And the most funny thing was that at the time of the elections, I remember that he would say something and later on he would forget. I think he forgot that he said that. And next thing you know, he would say that he never said that. And then people made those videos of him saying the stuff first, and then him saying that he never said that stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's really, he has no clue what he's doing. What they call eccentric, those people that have a lot of money and they're all over the place. Oh, I see. So in the end, he did got more votes. Wasn't like he didn't got less votes and got elected. Because I remember there was something about electorates. I don't even know what they are, but apparently he had more electorates, but Hillary had more votes. So I'm not sure. I just don't know anything about that. So we got the pay cash going. Things are looking good. We started to secure here the base. This is one of the parts that I have a glitch going on. Oh, I see. So there was some kind of wrongdoing on that election, eh? Because if she did got more votes, she should be the one who was elected. And you see, this area here is a glitch. Apparently they cannot put any block in that place. Not sure why. This place here where they block. I'm gonna try to build I cannot even build anything. It's gonna take 11 minutes for it to finish building all the spikes. Meanwhile, while he's doing the spikes, I think I'm gonna go after water. Let's see in the map where was the water. Saw a hole right there. Things started to look really good here. Electoral college. And it's like a small group of people that can vote to change who the president is, despite the fact that most. You see, it's so complicated. I thought that, you know how, at least how it is in Brazil, is that wins the one who has the most vote. And you can only vote as a person. You cannot vote as electoral college. You count as one. And on the end, the majority of people will decide who is going to be the president. It's really weird. Oh, got some water. I wonder if there's anything on the green leaf here. Man, there's a big pool of water. Let's head back home, put this bucket and collect another one. Oh my god, that's really bad. That's really bad. If you vote, your vote doesn't count, because in the end, the electoral colleges is the one who decided. It must be really frustrating, eh, to live over there and be against someone like him to be the president. You just have to deal with it. I've been watching. There is a lot of protests going on over there, and people just going crazy, and man, it looks like civil war, you know, scary stuff. I don't know if where you live it's like this, or where is that it's happening, but all the time they have it in news. Oh, there is protests against this, and people shooting over here, over there. Scary stuff. So that's one. Let's go and collect another one. Yeah, man, you're more than right. You're more than right. I feel like that. I was reading about this. What is the American actual political structure? Is he a democracy? Is he a republic? What is it? I don't know. I don't think that most of the people in this world knows. I see. To be honest, I'm going to tell you something, Kyle. I was really surprised Hillary didn't got it. Because Obama was doing a good job, at least from my point of view. I like Obama a lot. I thought that he was charismatic. He had the same thing that I saw in Bill Clinton. There was this kind of energy that you feel that the world is a safer place, that nobody's going to press the red button and explode everything, you know? And I really thought that they were going to win. And Hillary was the promise, you know? Yeah, man, he did, definitely, he did. And it was the worst because the media as well helped him a lot, even though the media was against him in a way. I feel like the population was against the media, and because the media was against him, the population got on his side. I don't know if I'm just going crazy here, what I'm saying. But that's how I felt, because every time there's something bad coming in the media about Donald Trump, and how could he win even though such a, you know, even though such a crazy reports coming all the time in the media about him. That's crazy, man. So now we have some nice place for us to hide from the heat. Sometimes I feel like we are really walking towards the end of the world, you know. That's the feeling you get sometimes by seeing news and stuff. There was a bet that happened in my work, and people were like, oh, who wants to bet who is going to be the American new president? And I've bet that Donald Trump was going to win because of the whole craziness that happened in Brazil. Similar thing, where the guy that shouldn't be the president at all became the president because the media and all that crazy stuff happened, and put the guy in a position of favoritism. People couldn't believe it. I said, look, it's not like I want Donald Trump to win at all. But if you look at the perspective, and the guy who was the president in Brazil that shouldn't be, he is now being investigated for corruption, and he's already been jailed. The guy was abandoned. Bad stuff, no, bad stuff. Yeah, I don't quite understand that kind of. What is this hatred that people got for Hillary Clinton? I don't understand that. I thought she was cool. Even dealing with Donald Trump, she did it with such a mastery, you know. She was really patient because the guy's crazy, and all the crazy stuff that he said, and she would just laugh. I think she probably just failed to understand the frustration the American people had going on with the politics and all the promises that never happened, you know. And it was a bad choice as well. If people didn't like her at the beginning, why did they force her upon the population? You know, people just didn't took it. Now where I got really myself really curious is, how is it? You know, you guys are probably like in the second year or first year, ending of the first year under Donald Trump. Because you know how he was promised, let's make America big again. Did he actually made it? Did he deliver it? At all? For better or for worse? Did he actually did anything? Because I feel like he hasn't done anything. Man, I walked to a cactus twice. Cool. American media, hey, it's a very dangerous business when the elections are forced by the media. It has to do with the freedom of speech. If you're able to say whatever you want about whoever you don't like, and you have friends that own those vehicles of communication to just keep bombarding the population that perhaps are ignorant or are not really aware of what is true, what is not. Because there was a lot of lies going on there. Now you look at that. You see the crazy stuff? But now it's too late. Now it's too late. He's going to be there for another years, eh? How many years still to go? 2 or 3 years. And it's crazy. There was this episode of The Simpsons that they say Donald Trump was going to be the president. And that, you know how Simpsons is very sarcastic, and they made a joke of the most dark possible in a very unrealistic way. Man, and then Donald Trump, the Joker one that they mock as is going to be the worst thing, that's the one that turned to be the president. That's so crazy. Yeah, but people manipulate those statements, you know. That's what I feel like. The freedom, it's something very important, but when you have power, you know, there is not much of freedom left. It's just pretty much a instrument for whoever has more power to do whatever they want. I think my wife just arrived. I'm just going to make a quick pause. So I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the game running. But let me put just the character back in the base. Okay, it's Horde Night. I'll be super quick. Hey, Angel. Hey. Man, it's raining in the game and it's raining in real life. Okay, so we got a new Pcache. I'm just gonna go ahead and improve the one that we have. Hopefully one day we're gonna get a better Pcache. I'm gonna drop the stuff that we have here as well, and I'm gonna hit at the ground. Got a lot of paper. I'm gonna eat all that we need to eat before we go. So, Russia, I was talking to Kyle, and Kyle is telling me he lives in the United States, in Oregon. And he was talking to me about the election process over there. It's really crazy how their vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
The colleges vote decide who is going to be the next president, and they only vote on their own interest.
Yeah, I know. I heard the system is pretty crap.
Man, so frustrating. Okay, we got everything we needed. I'm going to turn this fire off. We have iron to burn here. No, very little. I'm just going to turn it off. And let's hit underground. 6:30, nighttime coming. I know I'm still poisoned by the food, but that will pass very soon. So let's do this. Now it's gonna be the moment of the truth. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the torches that I've made, and I'm gonna put the torches over there. Okay, the food poison passed. Torches are over here. 3 torches. Perfect. This over here. Let's see if we can craft the second shaft in time for the whole thing. Oh man. When nighttime hits, I'm just gonna go straight away down a pipe. Pretty boring, but it needs to be done. Lean 2 level 44, that's really good. Crazy the game is glitching. $7:30. Man, the moment is coming. Imagine if they manage to kill me down there. It's gonna be really, really tense. This whole digging for nothing. Really hope it works. Second horde. Yes, come on. But digging is so much easier now. 3 hits and that's it. Imagine if the Pcache was like 600. Then it would be so much easier. You know what I found when I was looting this store, the food store? I found a nail clipper. Poor quality, but I found it's complete and ready to be used. A nail clipper. Hey bro, welcome back. So just digging down the second shaft, trying to finish before the horde comes. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, I was telling her about the things that you told me about the elections and how things works over there. But for sure, I'll tell her that you said hi. But she always will feel left over, man. That's how women are. When we are playing our games, they feel like, you know. That's why some women, they get really pissed. They don't allow their husbands to play. Thank God I have a very good wife. She doesn't complain much. Sometimes I do have to go take her all out and dinner and all that. Most of the time she doesn't complain. Thank God. Because I really like my games. And one day, we have more 1 minute and a half before the horde. I wonder if this shaft will finish before that. Come on. I wonder how much further. Man, it's raising the skills like water. You still haven't told me about Oregon. Hot, cold, does it snow? I've never seen snow falling from the sky. I have seen snow on the ground, but it'd really curious to see snow coming from the sky. The other night we had hail. It was last week. We had hail. That was super cool. Seeing the little ice cubes falling on the ground. And I think we did. I think we finished the shaft, the second shaft. There we go. We did. Oh man, now you got me jealous. Oh, that's so cool. There is a mountain here that in the winter has snow on the top. That is 4 hours driving from where I live. A little bit too far away. Jealous of you, man. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's just go ahead and craft some wood frames. 1, 2, 3, 6. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Now let's make a hay. Nice. Now we have to try it out, eh? Strap in here. Okay, horde night. Look at that! Look at that! Oh yes! It's horde night and we are undetected, undetected. Man! Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, we are all good to go. Sort it out. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I miss good beaches as well. I remember in Brazil we had a lot of good beaches. I was living next to Rio, so it was awesome. But here in New Zealand we don't have good beaches. It's just really cold. The water is nasty to get in a good swim. Get rid of all this sand. And give me some iron. Yeah, there's some very nice beaches over there, but lots of pollution as well, so you have to be really careful where you swim. Not all places are good to go. doing what we do the best: destroy the planet. Reminds me of a Matrix, that movie, when the Sentinel goes to Morpho and says, "He's disgust of us." So true. Yeah. California looks beautiful. I've seen so much of it because of movies and series and stuff. To be honest, Kyle, I really want to visit one day United States, but I'm too scared to go over there nowadays. My wife doesn't want to go because of those terrorist attack and all those stuff, those protests and stuff like that. And also those shootings that, like, all the time there's someone with a gun that kills someone, like 20 people, and you're just like, what? That's scary stuff, bro. Scary stuff. I don't know if it's because our reality is different than that, but I get really scared. The idea of going to the United States scares me. Even though there's so much there I would really, really like to see and to experience. But you know what? I think it's part of the wonderland that the United States is. You guys have the very big contrast of the very good to the very bad. I don't know if what I'm saying is it's fair. That's my opinion. It's like you guys have the very best people in the world, and then at the same time you guys have very, very bad people as well. You take Donald Trump, for instance. I see what you mean. Yeah, there is this as well, because I'm South American. Might even not be able to get there ever. You're more than right. It's scary, to imagine a country with the borders down like that. A country that doesn't welcome visitors. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. And we're talking about United States, that's the most crazy of all of it. Yeah, but it's I remember in school it's just like that as well. When the stronger guy is a bully, everybody bully as well. It goes like that. They follow the leader. I was in the news I think it was today, this cop that killed a guy over there got released, and there was a protest going on, and people getting arrested. It's really crazy. Police killing people. That's really crazy. Like, they're supposed to be defending people, not killing. Scary stuff. But you know what happens? It's like this whole thing is just a moment, I think the American people has already had enough of Donald Trump by now. At least I believe so. Okay, this chef didn't give me no iron. I'm just thinking of letting it go on this room. It's gonna make like a little door here. So I need 4. We're getting some iron from the normal rocks, but oh, nice, man, nice. Yeah, no, definitely. If you have to go, you go, bro. Don't you worry about anything. That's so cool. You make circuits and stuff. That's really awesome. I wish I could make circuits as well. Then I would install a mod chip on my PlayStation 2 to play all my PlayStation 1 and 2 games. Lots of them. They don't play because of area code, they don't play because of this, because of that. It's just a pain in the ass. Some games that you cannot buy because they're way too expensive, because they're rare, not made it anymore. But I had to deal with it. Nothing to be done. Okay, I'm gonna make another door here and I'm gonna dig down a hole. The goal is to find iron. Oh, look at that. Crazy. The map was not updating. That was really crazy. Okay, let's put it down. One there. One there. Take this one out. One on top of this door. One on that corner over there. Nice. It looks so good. Let's put a door over here. Nice. Better. Better. Super cool. Let's go all the way through and see if the pickaxe breaks. It's so good not to have to worry about the Horde Night anymore. It's perfect. We are in the Horde Night and I'm working and producing and improving, collecting resources. It's just beautiful. Pretty awesome. 300 iron, 6,000 stones. All right. No, I'm pretty happy with this gameplay. I'm pretty happy with the way that things have turned. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been playing this game for like 5 hours. There was another 2 game broadcast that I did. That was like 2 hours and a half. And now I'm just feeling really tired now. Even my butt is square here to be sitting in this chair. Pretty good stuff. Oh, look at that. Put a block over here. Okay, let's make one block. I'm gonna call it a day. Well, if I don't see you, I think you're out already. But if I don't see you again, I'll catch you up on the next broadcast. See ya!